So a lot of people wanted me to make a video on Bulbatube's I hate clickbait because he somewhat sparked a civil war. What ended up happening was he put his thoughts and opinions out on clickbait, specifically the sun and moon issues that have been happening recently. Now, I've had my own opinion and my own thoughts on clickbait. I think it's absolute trash, horrible, and garbage. But I'm not above falling into that category, be it by accident or if people think I do it on purpose. I genuinely don't like to clickbait people, and I feel very, very bad when I do it. When I make my theories, I try my absolute hardest to not clickbait people. And by the way, Naruto still has me falsely flagged and removed one of my most popular videos, so sweet, right? And no joke, Naruto did. Go ahead and look it up. Anyways, if you'll notice, most of my theories are labeled what they are. You know, every single theory is what it is. And there's very few theories where I use sexual clickbait or things like that to try and draw in viewership. They are what they are, and essentially that's it. It's what you get. If you click on this, you're going to find out about this subject matter. But again, I'm not above it, even if it's accidentally. So a lot of people wanted me to weigh in on this because True Green 7 seemed to have taken it personally. And I need to explicitly explain this right now for all of my fans. I can't control what you do, but my intentions with this video is to just talk about the quote-unquote civil war that was sparked off. Look, when two YouTubers, be it big or small time, have a clash of opinions, ideals, and things like that, it's not good. It's not good in the way that it's very hard to communicate with someone when you're not in front of them. So, let's say you and me have a disagreement on something. I say the sky is blue, and you say the sky is clear and it reflects off of Earth. Earth is mostly blue, therefore the sky is blue because of that. We have a clash, and we can't really talk to each other about it. Instead, it boils down to, oh, you do this, and you do this wrong, and this is why this is wrong, and let me explain why you're wrong, instead of us saying, you know what? We're probably both right or wrong. Let's just go our separate ways. And that's what ends up happening. And that usually ends up happening anyways at the end of the clash. One person ends up being wrong, one person ends up being right, both people end up being wrong, or both people just have their opinions and they go their separate ways. So, what occurred here was essentially Bulbatube breaking down why clickbait was bad to him personally and talking about True Green 7. Now, I've had my own issues and problems with other Poketubers in the past, and I think Bulbatube's one of the only Poketubers that I really get along with. And as he put it, he sees me as the lone rebel out there, the cowboy, that I don't need to go with the current, you know? And that's how I see myself too. I don't fucking care if other Poketubers don't like me. Most of them keep to themselves. Most of them don't even collab anymore. So why the hell would I give a shit if some small-time or big-time Poketubers like me? Just so I can get views, money, subscribers, while I compromise my own personal ideals about things. As I stated before, I've had problems in the past with Poketubers, and I want to use a prime example of why I personally have an issue with clickbait. So I'm going to use two examples here. One was Bulbatube's and one is my own. Again, I am not personally attacking these YouTubers. I do not personally know them. I have never personally met them, never shook their hand, never even exchanged words with them besides on the internet. So trust me when I say, I don't even know who they are. They could be the nicest people in the world, but at the end of the day, they're still doing things that I personally don't agree with on YouTube. So Petey Winall is the first one. Now, the only reason I don't agree with what he does on here is because I feel like he's spoiling shit for people when it comes to Sun and Moon. Again, no offense to his own personal character. He is his own person. Fine. He wants to run his channel however he wants. Fine. When you base your channel around Sun and Moon comes out and all of those mysteries are done, it leaves a huge void, and it causes a huge problem in the future for your channel. You have to figure out something else to do. So you'll notice that he has quite a bit of sun and moon coverage. In fact, at just a shitload based upon very limited information. I don't really like that, because if you look, you'll notice that he has things that have not been confirmed. Again, is this clickbait though? Is that Jinx Mega Evolution clickbait? Is it 100% confirmed? Who knows? You have to click on the video to find out. Same with this. Is this 100% confirmed? Who knows? Is this just fan art, or is this leaked evolutions? Who knows? Again, I'm just using an example because that would be clickbait. You have to click to find out, unless you want to separately do your own research. So the person gets a click, they get a view, profit. You, on the other hand, looking for that information, gets screwed because this is not the confirmed starter type. This is fan art. Again, you, on the other hand, get screwed. Now, again, I haven't checked out his videos. I don't know if this stuff is true or not, but I have a hard time believing it, since we don't have this leaked information yet that's really confirmed by Nintendo, so anything can change. Again, not a personal attack against this guy, just telling you why I feel I hate clickbait so much. It ruins the hype for the game, it ruins the mystery for the game, and makes me feel like when the game finally gets released, I already know the information, so it kinda sucks. The second person that I wanted to talk about was what Bulbatube used as an example. This right here. Now, while this in itself is, again, fan art, it's still questionable whether or not that's clickbait, because you're looking here. Top 10 new Pokemon evolutions. And then later on, this individual added the brackets saying that I want. Now, initially, he stated just the top 10 Pokemon evolutions for Sun and Moon, confusing the individual into thinking that this indeed was one of those top 10 evolutions that had come out for Sun and Moon. Confirmed 100% by Nintendo. What can you put in a title to get people to watch your stuff? What can you do to reel them in? Again, not attacking this guy, not being angry, not telling you to go bombard this guy with hate and blame him for clickbait. Only saying that this is what was going on and this is what was happening. Now, after a bit of clarification, obviously Bulbatube and TrueGreen7 have worked out their differences. But once more, I did want to contribute to the discussion. There are plenty of other Poketubers that do this stuff. I didn't pick out PD Winall or TrueGreen7 for any specific reason. Even though PD Winall has had beef with me on Twitter over the way I feel, how I conduct myself on Twitter, that's his own personal bias, preferences, and it's fine. I've had issues with Ace Trainer Liam, who has since then blocked me on Twitter, and I've had issues with Birdkeeper Toby, among several other people, and even their wives got involved and just joined in with them on how they felt. Fine. You all have a contrasting opinion of me. That's perfectly acceptable and okay. It doesn't mean that I hate you. It doesn't even mean that I'm angry about you. And it doesn't mean that I'm salty about you. I'm just giving out information because many people will perceive this as some kind of personal attack. As if I hate these guys. When in reality, I've never met them and I don't fucking give a shit about them. Several of them live in Britain. We probably will never ever meet in our lives. For that reason, why the fuck would they get a plane ticket and come to America? Especially when events happen in Japan a lot more regarding Pokemon, and they're a lot closer there than they are coming to America and then going to Japan. It doesn't make sense, man. There's probably no reason for us to ever meet. Now, the final thing I wanted to hit on right here before I close out this video is that Bulbatube made a point to say, is it morally right to clickbait people? And obviously the answer is going to be a resounding no. It's not morally right to use deceptive tactics to get people to click your videos. But at the same time, it's not exactly wrong if you're trying to profit. Again, money is the root of all evil, and if you need that money to profit, then you're going to do whatever you can do to make that profit. Does that make you happy that you're going to be compared to sites like Kotaku and IGN with clickbait? Maybe. Maybe you don't care personally. But whenever profit's involved, it changes how someone does things. So instead of just putting out information, having fun with the website, and making videos, as Bulbatube had put it, people changed their dynamics. They changed their strategy. They think, oh, instead of having fun with this and just making a video for fun, I'm going to make it with the idea to get more clicks, more likes, more views, and maximize the potential of this video for coming out and being able to be seen by people. So, at the end of the day, are we the ones who are supposed to police up YouTube? People like Grade A Under A and the Prank Reviewer feel like, yes, make YouTube great again. But at the same time, it's not my job to police up someone else's channel. YouTube may have grown into a state to where they can't control it anymore, and they rely on algorithms, automatic computers to fix and help them out. But I had a video taken down by a person named Naruto and another name like an anime from Death Note. And that was his name, and his email had so many X's in it, you would think he was a quickscoper. Now, YouTube took that video down because that person said they owned the content in it. Do you really think it's still our job to police each other when people do this and I get little to no support? You remember the Where's the Fair Use campaign? Well, where's my support? I don't feel like I'm entitled to it. I don't feel it's demanded to me. What I feel like is that when people put the information out there, say they want to help other YouTubers when they get into trouble like this, say they want to police up clickbait, this, that, and the other, and then they never do. They never fall through. They never finish what they said they were going to do. Or you're just not important enough for them to care. That's when it becomes a serious problem, an issue, and it really affects YouTube in a negative way. So is it our job to police up YouTube? Is it our job as users to make YouTube great again? Personally, I don't know. I feel that if you are using a site and you are contributing to the site, you should be morally an individual that knows how to control themselves, that knows how to use tags properly, that knows how to use thumbnails properly, that knows how to make titles properly, so that you don't fuck up the algorithms, so that you don't clickbait the fuck out of people. This not only helps you, but it also prevents people from just hating on you for no reason. Now, I'm no stranger to hate, ladies and gentlemen. I have had my run-ins with Poketubers in the past. Shitty Poketubers come out of the woodwork to tweet at me whenever I say something that triggers the fuck out of them. And it's fine at the end of the day, because that's their freedom of speech, and it's mine too. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you understand clickbait a little bit better, and I hope you understand the situation that was going on between Bulbatube and True Green 7. There are many other YouTubers out there that use clickbait. Many other YouTubers that focus on Sun and Moon, not just PD10 or True Green 7. So it's really up to you if you want to police them up. I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm not telling you to do anything. It's up to you if you want to let this site be controlled by computers, or if you yourself think you are the one who should be judging what content is fit or not fit to be on the site. And please, remember that last line I just said. You are the one who are going to determine if you should be judging. And who are you to judge? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very gray area. I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. Please remember, this is not me trying to spark more drama. This is me just offering my opinion on the situation. I don't want people to make a shitload of videos saying, oh, Protomario fucking hates PD10, True Green 7, fuck Protomario, he's a fucking cyberbully, he's a hate. hater. That's not my objective here. My objective is just to make people realize, are we supposed to police up the website? And who are we to judge if we are to police up the website? And to give examples on why we should or shouldn't, what should be allowed, what shouldn't be allowed. And I just wanted to hear your opinions. So please drop them in the comments below. And honestly, I really do hope this site gets better. This is my livelihood. I love my job. And I really, really love the community. And I just really, really wish these other YouTubers would just be a bit more fair, you know? Instead of using crappy tags to trick the algorithms. Instead of using clickbait thumbnails, in my personal opinion. I just wish they'd be more fair, because it's very hard for people like me to succeed and get views when the algorithms and the tags are filled with things that don't even connect to the person's video, but it gets them views and it gets them clicks because of clickbait. Thanks for watching, and as always, good gaming, and God bless.